after the Marvel that was Thor, see what I did there? For the briefest of moments, superhero movies were back on top. Something that Marvel has shown through their films, in particular through Guardians of the Galaxy and Ragnarok, is a real sense of heart. Well, that's something that Justice League completely lacks. It's so serious and brooding that you just want to reach in there and shake everyone by the shoulders and say, can't we just have a little bit of fun, please?
That's rude.
In this story, 3 powerful alien cubes that have been separately stashed and hidden are being sought out by an evil alien dude who wants to combine them all to create a mega power and take over the world. I know, it doesn't get more superhero villain plot than that. Batman is trying to pull together a league of heroes to fight the baddie and his swarm of winged beasts that have been kidnapping people in Gotham. This leads to a very long and drawn-out series of vignettes as we seek out each brooding hero who just wants to be left alone until they begrudgingly agree that the threat is bad enough to warrant action.
You should get out.
The newfound hero buddies quickly realize that they don't really have enough power between them to stop the bad guy. They need Superman, the one guy who renders everyone else irrelevant. So they set about raising him from the dead. Superman is still as overpowered as Batman is underpowered, and is still pissed at Batman, so they're both angry. Cyborg is like, why am I a robot? I hate my life. Aquaman is okay, I guess, but his power is connected to the sea, and all these fights take place on land, so he's just another guy in a suit who happens to fight with a trident. And then Wonder Woman is just like this disapproving mum who's all quit arguing children. In the end, the big battle feels like it kind of happens in a vacuum. There's no sense of threat on the rest of the world, so there's no real impact to it. The cast is good, but the characters are all boring. The only character that isn't moody and serious is the Flash, who provides the charm, humour and levity that we're all desperate for.
Full transparency, I've never done battle. I've just pushed some people and run away.
But it's not enough, and I'm not saying this needs to be the laugh-a-minute lol-fest that was Ragnarok, but just give me something to feel good about. But I didn't care, because I was distracted by Henry Cavill's face. From the very beginning of the film, there was just something wrong with it. It almost looked like it had been CGI'd, but why? And then other times it looked fine. But then it would look weird again. I thought I was going crazy. Turns out they had to reshoot a bunch of stuff, and Cavill had already moved on to another film in which he sports a giant mustache, which then had to be CGI removed for multiple Justice League scenes. Oh my god. On a DC scale of Batman vs Superman being the worst, which it was, and Wonder Woman being the best, which it was, Justice League sits sadly close to the bottom. Okay, well, the review's over, guys. You can bring my mustache back now.